little bit of sleeve retainer action on this. Let's see if it goes in nicely. If it doesn't, we'll have to go to a 2/over. I don't know if I got anything 2/over. I know I got 5/over. Alright, that's good enough. That was about 4 tons. Good press. The Loctite makes it a little bit harder. It's probably worth 1 ton at least, more. With sleeve retainer, you just gotta get the thing in there quickly, because if you slow down, it just stops.
Does it solidify really quick?
Oh, it's already it's working. Just pressing in, it's working.
Oh wow!
It'll actually start hopping because it digs so hard. So you just gotta get in there, and get the thing done. All right, so the case is good, but it was loose. That race was loose. So, but it didn't hurt the case. So luckily, I figured the case would be all screwed up, so that's a plus. At least one side's good.
Yeah.
But right now the other side was loose as goose.
And
we need to fix that. Alright, so now that's all in there like it's supposed to be. So that's golden. Now getting that other bushing out of there is going to be fun. So I have to figure out we're going to do that. Alright, so we're not going to be using this anymore. Take this stuff, put it back.
Toss that out.
Oh, you can have it.
Found a new home for it.
A new home? See, my new home for mine right here. I use them for other things.
Oh, you mean if you want to use that for something else, you...
I got one there already.
Okay.
I don't have too many laying around.
I mean...
You never know.
Never have too many.
You never know what you need a damn piece of coupler tubing for, see? Some people think that was for plumbing. No, that was a shovelhead case race pressing tool.
MacGyver.
This is a left main bearing knocker-in tool here.
Knocker in.
That's why I got 2 up there. It's two different tools. You never know. There's all kinds of stuff. You go to gyms and pay $100 each piece for those, and except they're modified anyway, or you just make your own. Okay. Now, do you think we should put these in a little bit more torque than the other ones had?
Mm-hmm. Maybe some blue Loctite.
Loctite? What do you want Loctite on there for?
To make sure they don't come loose again.
Why would they come loose?
You never know. The bike vibrates.
Vibrating bike? I never had mine come loose. Of course, I tighten mine up. I don't like the Loctite stuff like this because if you ever try to get one of these out with a bad thread hole or the straight slot, it's just about impossible.
It's a pain.
And I do tighten pretty good.
Okay.
How many foot-pounds of torque was that?
Let's say about 10.
I don't know.
5 to 10.
See, that's why we use a genuine snap-on screwdriver. I'm not a big fan of snap-on tools and most other things, but they do make good screwdrivers. The tools are good, but I don't like the shape of them.
Yeah, they do have odd shapes sometimes.
I do like these old-style square ones, though. I do not like the triples. Triples suck. I got those too. Those are from the 80s. See, this one's a little bit tight in here. Get your fingers in here. See, you got to kind of work at an angle a little bit. That's tight. You want to check to see if you can move it?
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah.
Yep, it's in.
It didn't move.
Nope.
It was tight?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Okay. What number are we looking for?
3-1?
No.
3.
We were standard plus our clearance, which is somewhere between 9 and 12 tenths. So we need to be over here. We're 2 thou under right now. See, that's 2. 2.4. 2.5 or 6. 2.3 and a half, 4.
About three thou.
So we got a good 2.5 at least to hone out to 3. Actually got on about 3 out.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing the main bearings are made undersized these days, because that'll save us 4/10 of honing. But they give us a lot of honing here. Usually they don't give you that much honing. A lot of times you're lucky to get 1 thou with these guys anymore, but I like having extra honing. It's good. I mean, they can make the hole more rounder, straighter. It's always a plus. Alright, so now we gotta get this out of here somehow. So where's our tool at for that?
We're not gonna end up using the slide hammer, or
That would be the tool. Or use a piece of all thread, a bunch of nuts.
all thread and a bunch of nuts. It is.
See, this is this is a fork bushing puller for a white glide. That was a custom tool I made. It just looks like a all thread, a bunch of washings, you know, doesn't it?
It does.
But that tool right there tells me what it's for. It goes in the hole sideways, goes straight, and you pull the bushing out. You tighten it up against the top of the fork blade, tighten it up, and you also try slide hammering it out with a torch in it, heating it up. That was my original tool. Then I found something better.
Oh yeah.
I found this. I don't know what it was made for. But Miller made it. I go, oh, that's slick. I like that. So I modified it to fit a Harley. And you put a big slide hammer on that and pull it, or you can tighten it down with a nut. It's really tight. This is a lot more heavier duty than what I had. There's another number on there. Tool's obsolete, but I was able to find a few of these years ago. So I bought an extra one. Kick and break it.
Might be like a welding table fixture tool.
No, it was it's pulling. I think it was for pulling Timken bearings or something out of like transfer cases or something like that.
Miller made it?
Rear end housings. Miller Tool Company, not Miller Electric.
Oh.
So I don't know what that was ever made for. I can never figure out what it was for.
I like tool.
It's hard to back figure stuff when you get stuff. You can kind of get into like groups of stuff, but it was for like a Chrysler or some stupid thing like that. Front wheel drive something, I think is what it came into.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably pulling out like transfer case or something. I don't know, but anyway, it works good for Harleys after you modify it a little bit. I haven't broken it yet. I've tried. I've been a failure. That's tomorrow's project. Okay. What are we doing this?
I'm trying to press out the.
No, we're trying to yank out.
Oh, ink out.
We need a 1/2 inch tap. You got a 1/2 inch tap later in your back pocket?
Yeah.
Good. Is that a 1/2 inch? It looks bigger than a 1/2 inch. Yeah, it must be a 1/2 inch. So you can't read the numbers anymore because they're all getting eaten off. Somebody had a drill chuck in a mill, probably spinning it. I don't know how that would happen. It's a hand tap, see. Put it in my hand.
Yeah, you used it for a drill.
Always double check. It's 1/2 inch.
Ish.
That's 1/2 inch. Can we start it? Nope. See, it's been ground quite a bit. Too blunt. Need a taper tap. What do we got in taper taps? Coarse thread. It'll look bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna quite work. 9/16. What a crappy selection up here. People, you do all your good tabs. Yeah. It appears we don't have any more. A different drawer. That didn't work. Try another drawer. Yeah, that didn't work either. Appears we don't have any more 1/2 inch tabs here. 3/8, 3/8. Yep, I don't see them. Alright, we have to make this one work. So let's tap drill for a 1/2 inch. 27/64. That one.
It's already there.
Told you 7/16 is a tap drill. You know what 27/64 is? I bet you it's smaller than 7/16. Oh, one size less. Told you. Oh well, I'm just gonna have to. Manhandle it. Yeah, well, that ain't gonna go. You ain't got enough balls to start it.
Yeah, it's just shaving it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Making it looser. Oh well, you know what that means. I'm gonna cheat.
You're gonna ream it out a little bit?
Yep. Make it easier to tap. We won't have a full thread for 1/2 inch, but I'm okay with that. That won't go in there either.
Rimmed a little bit.
A little bit. Very little bit.
Hopefully it's enough for the tap to go in.
Alright. Is that enough stuffing? Alright, how much of an angle are we off? Not too bad. It's getting harder. Here, hold on to this. Okay. Enough. Maybe. Okay, look out. I don't think this tool's made to be used for 1/2 inch. We got threads in it though. More than one way of doing this stuff. Okay, where's our puller? Go find me my puller. It's in a drawer over there. Nope, this way. See the drawer that's open right there?
Oh, there it is.
There's a big one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got some threads in there now. Hopefully that's enough. Ooh, that was sharp. What did I hit on? A burr right there or something. That's sharp. Burr remover. Is that the right size?
Yep.
Factory approved.
Sick.
We got half part of the bushing out.
Well,
There you go. Half of it. We
Yeah.
got about a 1/4 inch of it out. Then we're just starting to get easier too, because once it goes through this shoulder right here, it'll be real easy to the rest of it. All right. Well, so much for that.
yeah, I think because when you threaded it out, it thinned the wall out too much.
Oh, it thinned it out. That's all right. Smaller, lighter tabs would have helped. Oh well. Damn heathens. What are you gonna do? Do it again.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah, it worked once. It'll work again. It's gonna work until it breaks off on the inside, and we'll be screwed.
You had to say it.
Well, it's already almost all the way on the inside already. About 2/3 of the way in there. Straight. Might be tight. Heat the case, it'll get looser, right?
Dull out the polish.
What expands more, brass or aluminum?
You have to aluminum.
You don't think brass expands more than aluminum?
I guess it'll depend on the gauge of what you're heating up.
It'll be close. They're about equal. I think brass has a little bit more expansion than aluminum. Somebody will leave a comment and say we're all screwed up. Okay, try this again. As long as it keeps walking out, eventually it'll come out.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we don't get such real hard hits this time. Get that much out.
Piece by piece.
I see a recurring issue here. You don't like me.
Did it come out further though?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's past this side of the case. Now I just gotta get past the other side. Now if there's a way of cutting that off, we just knock it in that way, it'll come right out.
Does it still have more thread in there?
a little bit. It's not quite enough that I could just beat it in and it'll fall out because the case is too thick here at the bottom. Yeah, but if it was only that thick, I could just beat it in and it would fall out. But one more time and I can do that. You just want me to tap it again, didn't you? Third time's the charm.
Pretty much.
We still have a little bit of a thread here, so maybe that's enough to start it. Should be enough. So it breaks off another 1/4 inch. We'll just beat it in, it'll come right out.
Mm-hmm.
So one way or the other, that should be the last tap.
Just hope getting it in is easier than taking it out.
And just push it in. As long as you don't push it in too far. Where's my folder? Over here.
Like an 1/8.
Yeah, about a 1/4 inch pop though. Alright.
Looks like you can do it.
Oh, it's gonna be so damn close.
Yeah. But I think it'll work. Looks like you're right at the lip on the other one. On that.
We're right at the limit for doing that.
I think it'll work.
I don't think so. 600 thou thick. Right there. It's about identical between the two sides. So it's probably just enough of it to go tight. You won't get it out.
You won't get it out. It gets stuck still between the two.
Yeah.
Shit.
One more time.
But the tip tapers.
Yeah, well. I know if it breaks off this time, it'll definitely be enough. One of it is already leaving us some starting threads, so it's not that hard. We'll build more. Oh, it's turning.
That means it's ready to come out.
Well, there's not much hole in it. Yeah, it's being a pain. Being a pain. It'll break off again. That's okay. It'll come out. Figure where the hole's at. Okay, I went all the way in that time.
Now it decides to pull the whole thing out.
She's out now. Of course, now it's stuck on here. I don't know if that's enough. I don't like those pliers. These ones are better. Yep, it's coming. There you go. Reuse that one.
Recycle it.
Put that on eBay.
Some money.
$5.
Tatro special.
Custom made. Removable Custom-made removable bushing. Panhead, shovelhead, knucklehead. We got it covered.
Pre-tapped.
Yeah, well, that's why it's removable. Very important, you said removable, see. Alright, so bushing's out. Got a hole all the way through. Hopefully this one fits. That would suck.
That would.
Okay, now I gotta make me a driver. Knock her on in there. Not sure what we're gonna use for a driver.
What if you just,
I'm thinking a big punch in my drawer over there.
you know, the C-clamp?
You and your C-clamps. What do you do with a C-clamp? Put it right across this nice polished surface right here with an angle on it?
You already did the slide hammer.
Right there, drawer.
First one?
Drop down one. Look for something that might work. Does it fit?
It's inside and outside.
We don't want it to be inside. Outside, we're going to be on the inside. See, whoop, get over here and see it. See, that's a 3/8 valve guide puncher. Boop, boop, boop.
You want something slightly bigger?
Oh, I don't know if you can find it bigger than a 3/8. I don't think so. I don't have 7/16 valve guides around here.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh.
Usual hammer though. And I want to see if I got something that's going to stop this thing. I don't want to go in too deep.
Like a little ball peen?
Should be one right there in my drawer. Need a washer too though. Need some kind of a washer. Looks like about this size here.
What drawer is it?
Ball peen. Should be right there. Or in the bucket.
Yeah, the little ball
Good
peen,
stopper. Here, now I got a depth stop for our, not too deep in our case. Yep, there you go. That's the beating hammer. See, it's all about the size. See, that's too light. Doesn't do anything. Just has enough mass to do something when you hit it. And the big ones are too clumsy. Unless you need something really big. So this is the ideal size. This, I don't know, pound and a half, whatever it is. And now you just tap that in. Try to hold it square. Second side now. Appears to be a solid stop right there for some reason. Got a washer on there, see? Nice heavy duty washer. So now it's right there flat where it's supposed to be. It's sticking through the other side, hopefully the correct amount. We'll have to check that before we get too deep in here. We will have to mock up the pump to make sure that depth is good. It's not the worst than having 10 thou too short or too long to put a clip on it. That would suck. It's also bad if it's really loose too. You don't want that either. If it's too loose, I can always beat this in a little bit deeper. If you have too much input.
Okay, and it'll make up for the...
Yeah. It should be the correct length if it's made right. So, 3/8 valve guide installer. One heavy duty marine washer, copper plated. And a hammer. The important part is the hammer. Very important. Got to have the hammer. All right, there you go. Now we hone it. Be back.